Hi, I'm Chris with First Coast Fitness. This is the second of a 3-video series talking about macronutrients. You may recall in the first video we described what macronutrients are and how our body uses them, and then we focused on protein. We talked about what protein is, how our body uses protein, where we can get protein from, and how much protein we should be ingesting on a daily basis. In this video, we're going to concentrate on carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the body's preferred source of energy and the main source of energy for the brain and central nervous system functions. Carbohydrates are broken down into two categories, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates are further broken down into two categories, monosaccharides, which have 1 unit of sugar, examples would be glucose and fructose, and disaccharides, which have 2 units of sugar, with examples being sucrose and lactose. Simple carbohydrates provide almost immediate energy by causing glucose levels in the blood to spike. Sources of simple carbohydrates could be fruits, any kind of a drink that has added sugar, your fruit juices, your energy drinks, anything with sugar in it, any kind of snack food, pastries, white bread, white rice, they all provide simple carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates, on the other hand, digest slower and provide more moderate energy for a longer period of time. Complex carbohydrates are divided into 3 categories. The 3 categories of complex carbohydrates are oligosaccharides, which have 3 to 10 units of sugar, and polysaccharides, which have 10 or more units of sugar. The third category is fiber, which is not digested and is not absorbed into the small intestine. Sources of complex carbohydrates include vegetables, starchy and non-starchy, dairy, legumes, and whole grain. So, how much carbohydrates should we be consuming in a day? The National Academy of Medicine recommends 45 to 65% of our daily calorie needs should be carbohydrates. The most of them should be from complex carbohydrates so we don't get the spikes and crashes that simple carbohydrates provide. For weight loss, the National Academy of Medicine recommends 25 to 40% of the daily calorie needs should come from, again, complex carbohydrates, very little simple carbohydrates, again, because of the blood spikes and crashes that can occur. Regarding fiber, the National Research Council recommends 21 to 38 grams of fiber per day, and the National Academy of Medicine recommends 14 grams for every 1,000 calories consumed. So if you're on a 2,000 calorie a day intake, that would be 28 grams of fiber. The main points to consider are that carbohydrates are the preferred energy source of our body and provide for the proper function of the brain and the central nervous system. Additionally, complex carbohydrates are preferred because they provide steady energy throughout the day versus spikes and crashes. And lastly, please follow the recommendations for daily fiber intake of 21 to 38 grams per day. Our next video is going to cover fats and how they affect the body and where we can get good quality, healthy fats in our diet. Thanks for watching. See you next time.